Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg level.
What better chords than a Game Boy game?
Was it on Game Boy? I thought it was on PS1 as well, wasn't it?
No, it was Game Boy.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg? Game Boy.
Ah. Oh yes, you Dark. How are you doing? Oh
I
yeah.
just got home from work.
Oh yeah. Me and Sunny were playing this earlier. It's why I'm still on the thing. Plus, I thought it'd be fun to say the thing anyway. But yeah. Oh, what was the? Oh yes. Some of your VODs that Sandy did for the showcase. It was like the game was outclassing you in sound, so it was difficult to hear you sometimes.
Oh.
Did you notice that?
I didn't notice that.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, I've done that as well, so just take that as a bit of constructive criticism, not bullying, because I've done that mistake myself.
No, I understand. It just means I need to work on my sound design.
And it's a pain because some older games, it's like different, the sound setting. I mean, even with modern games, this game for example, I put it on and it was so fucking loud.
Yeah, it just means I need to work on my sound design next time. Because the last stream I did geeked that I forgot to unmute myself, so...
Well, again, I've done that myself. So again, it's not a wholly unique thing.
It's just something I need to work on when I stream. Not only do I need to work on making myself louder, but also the game a little bit quieter.
Yeah, it's
way
definitely a
people can hear
balancing
me
thing.
talk. Yeah, it's a balancing thing. Well, I just got home from work, so I decided to hop in.
Yeah, fair enough. You're welcome, you're welcome. I assume you don't have this game, do you?
Unfortunately, I don't.
No. It's one of the ones that actually fucking works. Because the other Sonic Racer game didn't really work so well.
It just feels like Mario Kart, but Sonic.
It is, but there's more to it. There's a lot of different fun game modes, so yeah, pretty much is. But it is Sonic characters and quite a few other ones as well.
So it's like Sega Mario Kart?
But also quite a few characters that you wouldn't expect to see in this. Like, for some reason, there's Wreck-It Ralph.
So it's not entirely Sega.
And because it's on Steam, you can also play as the Team Fortress characters as well.
Of course. Who doesn't want to play as the heavy weapons guy in this game?
Yeah. I mean, the Racer is just called Team Fortress, but it swaps between like the Pyro and the heavy weapons guy and the Spy. Oh, I just noticed I got that super. Should have activated that earlier when I had it. Fuck me. Oh, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Alright, let me... Oh, it's display capture on, okay. It's always the best one to give people.
Location unlocked.
Oh? Location unlocked? What location? Oh, that one. Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, welcome back.
Grabby stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it went off while I was racing, so I might as well self now. Step, step, steppy, step, steppy, steppy, step. Right. Geek always gets most of the benefits in this because nobody else beats him with placing and stuff. No one's as consistent in the stream as Geek is, so. Here we go, loyalty skin chest.
I think it's because Geek does Stream Raiders for a bunch of different streamers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably. I don't do Stream Raiders that much. That's why I have such low level.
Yeah, I can understand that. I've not been playing it much myself, to be honest.
More than I have, at least.
Oh yeah, there's also we played the Skies of Arcadia level earlier. Because you get to play Vice in this game. If you ever played Skies of Arcadia?
No.
Oh, bloody good game that. Certainly a high recommendation. And it's also owned by Sega.
My favorite Sega game that I've ever played is Valkyria Chronicles.
Valkyria Chronicles. I need to play them at some point. I've been meaning to. I mean, there's so many different game series I need to get into. I'm wondering what I should do for like a 500 follower thing, because I'm very close to 500. I'm thinking.
Only one Valkyria Chronicles game that's never been released in the States.
Oh.
Valkyria Chronicles 3.
Huh.
Which sucks because that one's the most interesting Valkyria Chronicles game there is.
That's weird. Huh.
The reason why is because Valkyria Chronicles 2 didn't do good in the market. So.
That's usually the case.
Sega was like, you don't get Valkyria Chronicles 3 then. Where you get to play as a military platoon made up entirely of criminals.
That sounds interesting and based on reality. Because I know that we the British did it because a lot of people who trained our snipers were poachers, so they let them out for that obvious reason. But Hitler went a bit further than that, mostly because this chap was good friends with I think Hermann Goering, or one of the people, and he was a really disgusting individual. He was like he was registered as a sexual sadist. And
oh yeah, I know that story. Didn't you show me that history clip? Something about that?
Yeah, Mark Felton channel on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember watching that clip.
Yeah, because it's like, what the hell? And it's basically because that guy had connections. They were like, oh, let's extend this further by allowing this guy out and a bunch of other extremely unhinged, dangerous individuals.
Well,
Which was effective. Oddly enough, they thought like, oh, the criminals would just like give up and leave immediately, but no, he clearly knew the people he was dealing with, so they never rebelled under him, because quite often he would let them do whatever in a town that was resisting Nazi occupation. But when they tried to put them under normal general commands, they didn't listen, and they often killed them.
Yeah, I remember that clip, definitely.
But yeah, it is definitely a thing in history where they've used soldiers as, like, units, either auxiliary or as something else. Or even cannon fodder.
Well, ironically, that's the whole idea of Valkyria Chronicles 3.
Ah.
Is that the platoon you're using gets the most dangerous missions in the war.
Yeah.
Because the idea is you're supposed to be cannon fodder. Because it's a win-win situation for the military anyways. Because either you win the missions and thus help with the war effort, or you all die.
Yeah,
the
and
mission.
that's
And since you're all
yeah.
criminals, it doesn't matter if you all die or not.
Yeah, exactly. Which
But,
that's an interesting. That's definitely an interesting theme, and definitely something I should play. But if it never came out in the West, I'm guessing there's like fan-made versions of it out there.
Yeah, there's a fan translated version of it, but it's a PSP game, so you need an emulator to play it.
Got one.
And you also need the fan translation portion of it too.
Yeah, like I said, if I look into that, I'll have to find the fan translation and stuff for it.
Just to let you know, it's not that great.
Well, it is fan translation. I've seen
that's
some
true.
shocking fan translations in the past.
But it's probably one of the darker Valkyria Chronicles games because it's criminals, after all.
It just made me wonder, like what kind of crimes they've done and such. Does it say, or?
All they tell you which crimes they did.
I assume it's
Either-
nothing too dark or too extreme.
Yeah, the worst they get there is murderer, but that's it.
Yeah, that's a pretty mediocre crime, depending on the situation.
Yeah,
You know?
that's like the worst crime you get is like murderer, I think.
Yeah. So
It's
certainly
been a while
nowhere
since
near as bad as Hitler's group there.
It's been a while since I played the game, so I don't remember all the details.
And it's very easy to kind of justify murder as opposed to other crimes.
Especially since it's war, so you have like killing soldiers anyways.
Yeah. It could always be like the murder of an official and that, you know.
It's
Because-
the only Valkyria Chronicles game I haven't finished either. Because I beat all the other 4 Valkyria Chronicles games I beat except that one.
Well, I've not played any of them, so it'll be interesting when I get to play them. Shit.
All of them. Of course. Just getting my daily chores.
Sorry?
Just getting my daily chores now. Because I do dishes every day, so that's not a problem. The only problem is whenever they stack up too many dishes and then don't have room for all of them. It's a common problem, but I just gotta deal with it.
Oh yeah. Skip. Given the chance, I'll skip. This area, unlike the previous one, is bloody difficult. Oh, it's because they went this way. It means I can unlock